YouTube channel. If today is your first time for coming across the H2O channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel. Okay, what we have on the board today is JAMB likely mathematics question by the H2O. Please, I want you to take appropriate cognizance of this important question that we are about to demystify. Okay, now I'm not just going to solve this question, but I'm going to be explaining this question in detail so that when you see questions related to this nature of question in your exam, you'll be able to demystify it. Now let's quickly do this class. The first question is a topic under words integration. Remember that integration is the opposite of what? Differentiation. And also, please take note of this. If you are doing differentiation, in differentiation, remember, if you have sine x, by the time you differentiate sine x, it will give you cos x. The differential value of sine x is what? Cos x. And if you have cos x, the differential value will be what? Minus sine x. You don't have to stress yourself. Again, if you have tan x, your differential value will be sec square x. So take your book and your pen, jot this down. It is very important. Whenever you have sine x, it gives us cos x. Whenever you have cos x, it gives us minus sine x. Whenever you have tan x, it gives us what? Sec square x. That's for what? Differentiation. Remember, differentiation is the rate of change of one quantity with respect to the word other. Now, when we come to the knowledge of what? Integration. When we come to the knowledge of integration, you must first of all understand that integration is the word opposite of what? Differentiation. So that is to say, if you already know your differentiation, you already have an idea on what? Integration. Now, in integration, how do I know that a particular problem is integration? When it contains the integral sign. Whenever you see this sign in your exam, know that they are referring to what? Integration. And if this symbol is for integration, let us see the word integral values of our trigonometric word ratios. Now, if I have sine x, by the time I'm done integrating sine x, it's going to give me what? Minus cos x. Remember, sine x give us cos x under differentiation, but in integration, sine x will give us minus cos x. That is why it is the opposite of what? Differentiation. Now, if I have cos x, remember cos x in differentiation give us minus sine x. In this place, you are going to get what? You are going to get sine what? X. That's interesting. Now, if I have sec square x class, what is it going to give me? Remember, in differentiation, tan x gives us sec square x. Therefore, sec square x will give us weighting tan x. Now, these are the integral and differential value of your trigonometric word ratios. Now, sometimes you might see theta here. Sometimes you might see other alphabet that is not word x. The alphabet should not confuse you, okay? If I have sine theta, it will give me minus cos theta. If I have cos theta, it will give you sine theta. If I have sec square theta, it will give us what? Tan theta. So take note of that. Therefore, the answer to this particular question is what? Whenever you have sec square x, it gives us what? Tan x. So when you have sec square theta, the answer is what? Tan theta plus our constant k. This is the answer to the question. So please take note of that. Very easy. You don't have to solve. You don't have to do anything. It's just to know that your sec square gives us tan x. Therefore, your sec square theta, the theta will give us tan theta plus k. That's the answer. Now let's take the next question. In how many ways can 9 people be arranged if 3 chairs are what? Available? Which topic do we have this question from? This question is under a topic called what? Permutation. In your permutation has to do with what? Arrangement. In permutation, we arrange numbers or alphabet. And what is the formula for permutation? N permutation arrow is equals to n factorial all over n minus arrow word factorial. This is your formula for permutation. Okay? Now, if I'm talking about combination class, what is the formula for combination? Combination means what? To select or to choose. Combination means to select or to choose. But your permutation means to do what? To arrange. So, in combination, whenever you are selecting, what is the formula for combination? Remember, the general formula for permutation is n factorial over n minus arrow factorial. Now, your combination is n combination arrow equals to what? N factorial over n minus arrow factorial arrow factorial. Yes. So this is your word combination, and it has to do with what? Selection. But this is your word permutation. It has to do with what? Arrangement. Now let us examine this question to know whether it is based on selection or arrangement. What did the question say? In how many ways can 9 people be arranged if 3 chairs are what? Available? This is based on the idea of arrangement and not selection. If you are to form a committee of 3 people where we have 9 people available, that one is based on what? Combination, because you have to select. But in this particular question, it is based on arrangement. So let's quickly do this class. Now, in how many ways can 9 people be arranged? 9. N is equals to what? 9. The number of chairs available, arrow is equals to what? 3. So how do we solve this? 9 permutation what? 3 will give us what? 9 factorial all over what? 9 minus 3 what? Factorial. Remember the formula I gave you just now? N factorial over n minus arrow factorial. So that will give us 9 factorial all over what? 9 minus 3 is what? 6 factorial. Remember your factorial notation. If I have 4 factorial, it is 4 times 3 times 2. If I have 6 factorial, it is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. This one is times 1. So if you have 4 factorial, it is the number, you multiply the number until you get to 1. So if I have 9 factorial, it means what? 9 times what? 8 times 7 times 6 factorial. I have to stop in 6 factorial so that the denominator can do what? Can cancel out. Okay? So your 6 factorial cancels 6 factorial. We are left with 9 plus 8 plus 7. Let's use our calculator to do this. Okay, good. So we have 504 ways. So in how many ways can 9 people be arranged if 3 chairs are available? 504 what? Ways. This is the answer to the word question. Oh yeah, quickly. Question number 3. Look at this. If Q is 9 minus 2 minus 7 4, then what is this? This symbol simply means what? Determinant. Determinant. Now, where do we get this topic from? It is gotten from matrices and determinant. How do we solve for determinant of a matrix? Very easy. There's what we call the principal diagonal, and there's what we call the ordinary diagonal. From the top left to the right bottom is called the principal diagonal. From the top right to the what? Left bottom is called the ordinary diagonal. So how do we solve for the what? Determinant. You go multiply these two to give you 96, 36, minus, you go multiply these two to give us what? 14. Now, 36 minus 14 will give us what? 22. This is the determinant of the word matrix. Oh yeah, sharp. Let's quickly do this. How do we solve the determinant of this matrix? Very simple. Remember that you will multiply your principal diagonal minus the product of your word ordinary diagonal. Oh yeah, mode one sharp. They said if y is equals to this, find s if the determinant is what? Minus 10. This time they have given us the determinant already for the matrix, and we have to find the value of waiting our x. Oh yeah, mode one fast. This one go times this. You have s plus 3 times what? X minus 1. Then minus, you have to multiply these two together. S plus 1 times x plus 2. What did they say is the determinant of the matrix? Is equals to what? Minus 10. Oh yeah, I'm going to open this bracket now. S times s. S times minus 1 minus x. This times this plus 3x. This times this minus 3. So we have this together minus s times s squared, s times 2, 2x, s times 1, x, s 1 times 2, 2, equals to what? Minus 10. So what do we have here? S squared minus, if you add minus s plus 3s, you have what? 2x, then minus 3. In one bracket, minus x squared. This will give us what? 3x. Wow. Then here you have what? So equals to what? Minus 10. So what do we quickly do? We open the bracket with this minus sign so that we have s squared plus 2x minus 3. This will give us minus s squared minus 3x, then minus 2 equals to minus 10. Oh yeah, I'm going to collect like terms. Sharp. Let's quickly collect like terms. What do you want me to collect like terms? Now, s squared minus s squared will give us what? 0. This one minus this is 0. 2s minus 3s will give us what? Minus x. Then minus 3 minus 2 is what? Minus 5 equals to what? Minus 10. So what do? We collect like terms. Minus x is equals to minus 10 plus what? 5. Minus s is equals to minus 5. S is equals to what? 5. By the time minus cancel minus, or you multiply both sides by what? 5. Now, question number 5. What is the value of what? P. If the gradient of the line joining this point and this point is what? 2/3. Remember, this topic is from your coordinate geometry. Okay? Now, from coordinate geometry, wetin be the formula for gradient? Your gradient is also called your slope. And you know what that means? It means that your change in y over what? Change in x. Remember, say, this one, now your s1. This one, now your y1. This one, now your s2. This one, now your y2. Okay? Oh yeah, now for this place, we have that the slope or the gradient is 2/3. So you have 2/3 equals to, change in y means what? y2 minus y1, which will give us 4 minus what? P. Change in x means what? s2 minus x1, which is what? P minus 1. So what do we have? 2/3 equals to 4 minus P all over P plus 1. Remember to give us plus. So we cross multiply now. When we cross multiply, we use this to times this. We have 2 bracket P plus 1 equals to 3 bracket 4 minus what? P. This will give us 2P plus 2 equals to this 12 minus 3P. Oh yeah, collect like terms. We have 2P plus 3P. Remember, if minus 3P comes to this place, it becomes plus. Equals to 12 minus 2. So 5P is equals to 10. Divide both sides by 5. This what this. P is equals to what? 2. Please take note of these questions and the answers.